Hello everyone, my name is Kurazar, and welcome back to Vintage Story Desert Life, episode 321. This video was originally streamed live on YouTube on March 1st, 2026. I hope you enjoy the video. Well, hello everyone, my name is Kurazar, and welcome back to Vintage Story Desert Life, where we sadly had to skip our Wednesday chore stream where I wanted to make some lanterns on account of toddler plague. Oh, what a sight that is. I just really remembered that was there. Oh, man. Yeah, so we're back in the temple. And today's plan is... I think I'm going to bite the bullet and say today's plan is we're going to copy a whole bunch of stuff. Probably starting with the pillars. Maybe we'll start with this pillar here and get the other hanging pillar going. I was hoping to sort of shove a lot of the copy-paste stuff into chore streams, but I think the reality is we're going to have to just start doing some on Sunday streams. So, yep, that's going to be it. I think, though, the other thing I wanted to say about the temple progress is I think today, so like I said, I want to do the copying today of as much as we can get done. But I feel like next week, I want to like take a break from the interior. I want to see the outside of the world for once in a while. And I think what I want to do is next week, we're going to start working on this next floor of the tower. I want to get that in. I want to get it looking good. I want to get it functional primarily, actually. So this up here is going to be, and sorry, we're probably going to lose the music. Yep, there it goes. This is going to be where we do our forging, I think. Yeah, we'll say it's what it is. And so I want to turn this into a forge, and maybe start moving over some of the stuff we have at the Panera. So that's the plan, and we'll see whether I stick to it, I guess. And let's see. Cassie Snake Eye says, yes, you planted your flax yourself. Okay, cool. And Ryuga's here. And Smiley is back in chat. We got Poltrix Volta. Hey, Poltrix Volta, welcome back. I have my bucket here. Do I want to fill these in yet? Yes. Yes, I do. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to replace all of this stuff with the andesite, and all of these that don't have any water in them are going to get water. So we're going to leave a bit of a mess on the floor downstairs for a minute, but that shouldn't be too bad to deal with. Didn't miss the stream today? Well, I'm glad to have you here. All right, let's go ahead and we're going to oops, wrong one. Do this first. Just want to get this done out of the way. There we go. Not too bad down there. Did I just hear a shiver? Guess not. And that. So this will also hopefully, whoops, that already started flowing. This will also hopefully tell me like where I need to just replace the, or not replace, but add andesite to the ceiling here. So that way we don't have to deal with having to replace all of the stuff next time. And welcome to Mindy and Mumwood14. Oh, and that reminds me, I wanted to say a thank you to our latest channel member. They joined like during the Wednesdays, or the lead up to the Wednesday stream from that video, which is now deleted, so the record of it is gone. But I wanted to say welcome to Elizabeth Woolley, and thank you for your support. So, yeah. Yep, sorry we had to skip Wednesday. As you can hear, my voice is probably still a little little shaky and weird here and there. Earlier in the week, I was going around the house saying, "I find your lack of faith disturbing," and driving Corazette crazy with it. Oops. Yeah, we'll tap it. These don't really need to be pure blocks, so just do that. And there we go. All right, so there's that. Gotta get you in here now. Start making a mess. Yeah, we're making a mess. What vegetable has the best king? I assume you mean kung fu. Broccoli. Ah, ha, 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 ha. We're going. Where is our music? We're just tapping away here in the silent dark. Oh, there we go. Finally. Okay, and then this should be the last one. Sweet. Okay. Then we can get the water in here. That should lead to no little bubblies. There we go. And then you. Yeah, there we go. No, no, no. I made a mess, guys. Oh no. Oh no. That could be a mess too, I don't know. Oh no. Okay. Let's fix this somehow. Alright, bust that up. Get you out of here. We might have to follow this down. This is a chiseled block. Yep. Okay. I'm back here. That was bound to happen at some point, I guess. The autocorrect got your joke? Yeah, it sure did. Jeez. Dad joked by Nightbot again. Let's see. We got, why do fish live in salt water? Because pepper makes them sneeze. I do love the doofy dad jokes. Okay. There we go. Much better. Okay, bucket out of the way. And let's see, while we're up here... While we're up here stretching our legs and getting some fresh outdoor air. Ooh. Why is this flowing? Did we know this was flowing? I feel like we did. Or we should. We should have known. I think we discussed maybe making this 2 blocks wide here. Or something, I guess. I don't know. It's been a while. Problem for later, I think. But yeah, I think while we're here, and while I'm sort of have my mindset to it, let's go ahead and let's fill in the lily pads that are going to be on the water and the flowers and plants we have up here. Just to beautify the place and do something a little bit different for once. Before we get to copying. I need some space. I need it. You are chiseled. Don't need that. Current Cursor leaves more work for future Cursor? Absolutely. That's how I work around here. Okay. Let's put a few more things down. Pumpkins. There we go. Oh, and I guess you. There we go. Plenty of room for activities. Flowers. Get some of you and some of you. And we're going to want, like, I guess some of the crotons? Some of the cooler crotons. That's right, we're putting the sort of greener, lighter colored ones up there. So we'll grab some of these guys. Yeah, we'll grab some lupins of all flavors of the rainbow. Wild daisies aren't going to do much up there, I don't think. Take like one Edelweiss. Full orange. That's right, we never got any white ones. Okay. And dwarf fur is kind of a no thanks, as I recall. Yeah, that should do. Let's go. Ladder? Here you are. You do enjoy the gardening sessions, Wade Parker? Why does Tigger smell so bad? Because he plays with poo. And Smiley, you like the copying, huh? I like watching it happen. Like, the copying itself is kind of like, it's whatever. But, like, seeing how it turns out is what really... what I find so satisfying about it. And there we go. As you recall, what we're doing here is we're putting these in and then we're taking out all the ones that don't have flowers. Some of the ones that don't have flowers. Okay. I'm not going to leave this one completely barren. I do want there to be a few here. This one could be a little emptier, I suppose. Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Maybe that. This one's got 4. We got 5. 4. There we go. It's good enough. Can't fight the world gen too much. There we go. Can you remind me of the range of density mode for prospecting? Density mode? Density mode searches the vertical column that you are in. Like the one, technically, and I've been corrected on this a couple times, it searches specifically the single column of blocks directly below, and above, technically, where you took your first sample for, the first of the 3 that you sample. And that's what it does. Largely, you can kind of extrapolate it to be about the chunk that you're in, but saying it's the chunk is not actually accurate. I have been reminded painfully and forcefully at times. Okay, there we go. Hey there, Luthien Nightwolf. Welcome. Alright, so we already have some orange over here, so we don't need more orange. Orange, A-R-N-J. Let's get some cornflower. We'll get some oranges and reds out first to do the other ones. So we have... we do have a decent amount of orange in these, so let's do, like... do red lupin. I don't like... Okay, I don't like any of those. Why are you in the trees? Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're going to skip that one, I guess. I don't like that we only have the one red flower option still. I really hope that Tyrone can add some more flower colors here soon. Alright, so we'll do some purple there, and we'll do some... I guess we'll do... Yeah, I'll do one of you there. Blue cornflower, yeah, you're a little tucked in the back there, whatever. And then... I guess we will just do a... We'll do a bloopin. Tucked in the back there. There we go. Alright, red lupin. No. Maybe. No. No. God, goodness. My goodness. Okay. That's how you're going to be. I see how it is. Alright, Edelweiss is going in. Last of the Edelweiss. You can go... Yeah, there. Perfect. Do I want maybe you in this one? Not really. We'll do you. And some catnip. Not too shabby. What am I doing today's service? I mentioned we're going to be doing some copying of blocks, but first I got distracted with this. The garden. Oh, come on. Stop putting yourselves way back in the tree line. Okay, there we go. Sheesh. Okay. So we have... Yeah, let's put more you in here. We'll do... I'm kind of liking the catnip and the heather. Yeah. There we go. Yep, and so the copying that we're doing is we're going to be copying a whole bunch of the pillars as much as we can. Oh, and I need to apologize to somebody. Someone was previously trying to suggest to me how I could place... Where are they? The chandeliers in such a way so that they're not, like, off-center and somewhat symmetrical. And I wasn't quite understanding what they were getting at. But I think that what they were saying is to come off of the corner of these and come out like a block or two and hang them there. Because that would sort of let me make something that is radially and or bilaterally symmetrical. Sorry about that. Had a bit of a sudden HVAC clearing session. So, yeah, I think if we get done with the copying today, which I don't think we will, but it is possible. If we get done copying basically... Yeah, we're not going to finish. I'm realizing we are not going to finish because we have this stuff to copy, and this was a bear. But anyway, when we're done copying, we'll take a break, and we'll carve some kind of little holder. I'm thinking of having at least 4 of the chandeliers hang off of these corners here, like maybe, I don't know, a block or 2 away from up there, or maybe a little lower down here, so we can get some light to the floor. And then that'll also open up the possibility for maybe hanging them over here somewhere. I don't know. Maybe we'll put one a couple blocks away from this skylight. We should have a wrench tool for flowers. It should be like a garden digging tool. But yeah, you guys get back in there. Okay, let's refill our building supplies. Which is not very full in reality. Yeah, we'll make do. We'll make do. So we are also going to need some... What are you? Are you... Labs. Ugh. Why did I do that? At least you're okay, you're just a regular slab. Okay. I can deal with that. Do I have any more slabs hanging around here? You wish there were roses? They are influential in the medieval period. Roses would be really cool. The thing to bear in mind though, that the modern red rose that we think of when we think of roses, that was cultivated over quite some time. So the roses we have are actually quite different from what they would have had back then. Let's do a few more. There we go. I don't know that we're going to need these guys. And we will come back for these guys. We're gonna use these to get them out of here. Are we going for medieval? I mean, medieval, maybe not quite Middle East, with a little bit of jet engine magic. Same with carrots and quite a few crops. Oh yeah, absolutely. Apparently, there's a crop called lovage, which is it's still one that you can buy seeds for today. It's basically celery and parsley combined on steroids, and it was used extensively, and it's no longer used. Main reason being that it it can't really be industrially farmed. Let's see. So we're gonna come out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 in between. We have a seat, a 4x4 seat of just this. Okay, let's do it. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We start this guy. Get our seat in here, or the foundation, whatever this is called. The thingy. Let's build the thingy. Just to count that to check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Everybody find a partner. Let's put you there. Hey there, Nix Aromaticon. Welcome back. How to do the glowy bits? We did that with pumpkins. So I did a lot of farming back in real life, October, November, and that when you carve pumpkins in that month, in those months, you actually impart some light block, some creative glow block to them. And that's how you do it. I mean, you can also do it with mods too. But I think this is more fun, personally. We're also going to go ahead and gonna chip these out of here. Maybe even dig some of this up. This gorgeous sand foundation. Love it. Hey there, Tyrone16. A very specific term, thingy. Yeah. I'm a very technical person. I make sure that I use the right word for everything all the time. Definitely. That's how I operate. Now, I am thinking that our plans for a secret stair or ladder up here probably might need to take a back seat. They might need to just hold on a minute. I think we can still do it, but I feel like what we might need to do is like have like a secret staircase down, just one step here or something. That thing we can then like sort of come at it from this direction, like under here. Because I don't really like the idea of turning like a couple of these blocks into a door with the door maker tool. I mean, we certainly could. So. Oh, here we go. Welcome to TLForever262. And we got a Ouija Man 17 and MKA 6783. Welcome. Welcome, guys. And Magasible's going to buy some lovage seeds. You know, I've been thinking about it. The thing is, I don't cook often enough with parsley or celery to make it worth it, I think. So I might buy a couple and just let it go. Use it once in a blue moon. All right, so for around the base of this one, I'm not sure Well, actually, it's going to fit. We are going to run into a minor issue. So we have this sort of extra apron around here. That's going to need to be probably somewhat different just for these two pillars along this front wall here. For somewhat obvious reasons. I think we do want to have some kind of along the top here, like we have now. We probably want to have some kind of brick or some other sturdy, like crafted rock style border just at the edge here. Like maybe we'll even just sort of cut off the limestone here and replace it with the ashlar around the rim here. And maybe we'll even do a different color of ashlar, maybe either andesite or chert. That would bring some of the chert from around the edges. That's going to be kind of mostly hidden because it's going to be sort of behind all the stuff we have here. That could bring that in a little bit. Anyway, that is later Kurzar's problem. Now Kurzar's problem is moving things around and messing up the lighting that's going to make monsters spawn. Oh boy. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to dig under here. I think what I'll do here is I am going to actually, for these, yeah, thought so. For these columns, I am going to put a full underlayment here of, really? Oh, the ladder's in the way. Makes sense. Full underlayment of sandstone. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 2. There we go. That way, when we start digging around under here to finish up this stuff eventually, we have less of it falling on our heads. Wild red sky. Oh yeah, look, that sky is gorgeous. We gotta get out there. We gotta go see this. Look at these colors, guys. Oh my goodness. Wow. I have an idea. Can I bird's eye view this? Not very well. Take a screenshot right here. Look at that. Wow. That is such a great set of colors. I challenge anyone to find a game with better skies than Vintage Story. I'm rearranging load-bearing walls without a permit. I don't need inspections. You kidding me? I am the inspector. I am the law. Okay. Why did I come over here? Let's go do this guy first. Alright, buddy. So-called friend. Did I put sand in here? No, you're hollow. Okay. Oops. There we go. You know what? I'm kind of thinking it might be wise to keep these 4 center ashlar blocks in for some of these, because I'm going to fill these with sand, the ones I'm not using for secret doors at least. And just in case we do end up digging around underneath them, I don't want to deal with, you know, that. Okay. Never in pretty sky, am I in the right world? The meter saturation is pretty good. Yeah, it's one of the things that, like, when I first saw this game, and this was like, I feel like some of the first screenshots that I saw were probably Ashantons, or at least some of the videos that I saw, thumbnails. But I actually ended up watching Paul Soares Jr. first, just because that was the one that was like pushed to me the most in the early days of 1.13, I guess. And like that's one thing that, like, because I was so used to other block games, vibrant cartoonish colors, that I was like, it's not bright and colorful. Now I'm like, oh man, I can never go back. The sand core is just surprise mechanics. Also, hello and welcome, APEC. One more to go. Stand here and get it. Boink. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do I have 2 more? I do not. Wow. Okay. Time to search through all of my bins. Oh, we're empty. You're empty. So are you. What we got in here? Some pre-chiseled blocks. Oh, yes, please. Get rid of you. I think it's time to use our quarry slabs there. Don't quarry. Be happy. Got him. They fell for it again. Okay. So the bases there are done. Got those 2. The bases here are embryonic. And let's go ahead and... Yeah, we're going to have to go and get some more materials anyway. So let's just go ahead and we'll do a bit of inventory cleanup here. I'm going to bring some of the sand back out because we're not going to need all this sand. Random 5 blocks of sand. Get out of here. Okay. I'm thinking it might behoove us here at some point to... Especially because we're going to have a lot of these ashlar left over. We might just want to make a few crates for holding ashlar and a couple other blocks that we have a lot of. Alright, so sand. Go in there. Gravel. Nothing of you. Okay. And then we need to get some food. And we're also going to see, before I even go get food, do we have a sandstone slab out here or no? I think I see one. Yes, we do. And you are mostly full. Cool. Sweet. Yep, next week we start here. That's next week. And I'm kind of feeling I'm in the mood for, like, kind of no matter what we're doing, how far we get today, we'll kind of just take a pause and go do some of that. It'll be interesting because we'll need a forging setup, but I also don't want to. We still need to have the glass ceiling or the glass floor in there, which should be interesting. Oh, you're gonna spoil, aren't you? I know, it's just not... It should be a pretty big meal. Oh, it's pumpkin and breadfruit. Okay. How long do you last? 11 hours? Plenty of time. We'll be starving by then. 29.4. 24 days. You're our next one. Okay. You're in here. Let's go ahead and also drop off the rest of you for now. Red sky at night, broken ankle delight. I do like that one. Okay, so little giant slab. I come a knocking. Lucy and Nightwolf used to mod Stardew Valley because you just liked how bright and saturated the colors were. You just turn your monitor saturation down, your contrast. Star Blue Valley was my favorite recolor. Nimue. Hey there, little poly cats. Welcome back. And we got Benny Custom here as well. Yeah, I think we'll just take out this entire slab. I'm going to hydrate while we do that. Okay. There we go. Oh, the ads put you back. I thought ads didn't, I could have sworn that the ads, like, they just made you lose some of the video. It just sort of kept playing in the background. I guess not. Okay, so we now need to start placing some of these blocks. So we have, I believe this is, yeah, bauxite, andesite, and then we have, these are limestone, and we're going to use those ones over there first. So, let's start with the bauxite. We're going to get in, actually, we'll probably do this, like, honestly, like block type by block type, just so we can sort of be done with them. Bye, lantern. You can go on the floor for now. I had to put the video on delay. Oh, then it does catch up. Okay. Interesting. I did not know that. I did know that, like, you know, when I see ads, it's still like it would still sometimes show the live indicator, which is kind of surprising. All right, should I do the limestone? Yeah, let's do the limestone here too. We'll do bauxite and the limestone. So why not? I think for now I'm gonna go ahead and we will just put the limestone in here, as if we were just gonna do it normally, and then we'll deal with the consequences later. How far do I want to go here? Let's see. Yeah, we'll go the whole way under. Why not? It's like 5 blocks worth of material. Not a big deal. That way, if we end up sort of having some of this showing, because these are rounded off columns here, it won't be a problem. I am probably going to have this dais sort of merge into the column, so we will need to think about how we're going to do that here. But I will probably have them like sort of like come here and touch. They'll kith. I hate the saying 2 wrongs don't make a right, because it was mathematically proven that 2 wrongs do make a right. At some point, we'll sell a bunch of sandstone ash at a huge discount. Yeah, we might sell them to the sea. Ah, no. Terrible. How awful. We'll never recover. There. Crisis decrucified. Crucified? My goodness, so many lanterns everywhere. I am looking forward to filling this thing with sand. Very much so. Or this, again, these might all have ladders up. I don't really know. I don't know yet. Some to the sea, yes, international trade. Trade him to Solston for some of his stone. I'm not sure I need much of Solston's stone. He's using conglomerate and granite mostly. Might be time to refill our limestone too. See how far we get here. Oh, okay, never mind. Any limestone here? Nope. Nope. Limestone. We got 6. Oh boy, 6 whole limestone. Wow. Thanks, me. I must hate me. Okay, I guess we're getting this guy back out. And we'll see if we have one up there. If not, I'll just place one down here. Hey there, Fenrir the Unchained and Miss Cat Lover. Welcome, both of you. That is not limestone. Downstairs. Time to slap one of these things down and ruin our aesthetic. Oops. There. How deep does tin spawn? Tin can spawn, I think, anywhere from like 85% of sea level down to like 15%, something like that. It does have surface deposits, which their frequency depends on your world settings, because those are not spawned via the deep ore system. They're only at the surface, and your Propic won't sense them with a density search check. Oh my. Okay, I guess we're done there. Some sand to get rid of here. It's temporary, guys. It's temporary. Good enough. Save some limestone for the rest of us? Never! Absolutely not. Fenrir recently found the one roofing mod. Yeah, that's a really cool mod. I don't use it just because I kind of like the challenge of like building my own roofs. But if CarryOn were to integrate that into the game, I would absolutely use it. It's one of those, like, I'd use it in another modded series if I did one after this, which we're doing a guide season after this. But if I were doing a modded series, a modded playthrough, and I was building like houses, I would definitely use that mod. Oops. You hope he integrates it and makes non-45 degree roofs much more viable. Yeah, it certainly does. If you're doing 22.5 degree either or I guess 70, 69.5 degree, whatever it is, it's also not too bad, but it doesn't have the same, like you really can't get the same overlapping look of the tiles or the slate. So yeah, even the best chiseled roofs are gonna fall a little short. Is your next guide series starting when 1.22 drops? Asks James Winterbottom. Welcome. It's not right when that drops, because that's probably going to drop while we're still working on the temple. So more than likely, we're going to have probably a couple months of desert life left, and then once this temple is done, that's when we move to the guide season. There's a non-zero chance, given just how much we have to do here, there's a non-zero chance that it might come out a little late in 1.22's life cycle. I hope not, but it's a possibility. So I advise everyone to temper their expectations of when the guide series starts. Where'd my... Oh, I guess I moved you. And now we're at a bauxite. Well, everyone, that's going to about do it for this episode of Vintage Story Desert Life. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, let me know by leaving a like or a comment in the section below. The names you see here belong to the awesome people who are supporting the channel by joining as a channel member. And the following people have gone the extra mile to support the channel by subscribing at the Seraph tier. Their names are Elizabeth Woolley, Enterprise Architecture, Inger Raymond, Linda Harris, Oak Tree, Service, Tyluna, and Wade Parker. If you would like to see your name in the credits or hear me butcher your name, check out the channel memberships, which will also get you early access to videos and some other goodies. But for now, as always, my name has been Kurazar. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.